5 years ago, you controlled the destiny of thousands of souls in Sun and Shadow. But the choice you make today shall define the fate of every living thing in Aora. I hope so. We haven't always seen eye to eye, but I hope you'll consider the matter well and choose wisely. For all our sakes. Good. I know you will. I suppose that's true. And I suppose it can be comforting to remember that. I know you'll choose wisely. And no matter what happens, it's been an honor journeying with you. Again. And to think of all the times I've asked you the same question. I suppose if it were up to me, I'd want to leave someone or something in charge, to guide and shepherd us. I suppose if it were up to me, I'd want to ensure that Kith are free to define their own future, to triumph or fail by our own decisions. But it isn't up to me. You taught me something truly wonderful, that the world will find its own rhythms no matter what I do, that it isn't up to me to discern the right answer to an impossible question. I'd offer you the same peace of mind now. I can certainly understand the perils of overthinking matters. Whatever happens, know that I wouldn't trade our journey together for anything. I trust you'll make the right decision. And I'll be here when you return. Just be careful.
Gilded Vale got its name from the way the wheat fields used to look in the sun. But this place really is gilded. Might as well be a different world. Hard to miss what you can barely remember. All I know is my life took a turn when this world came stomping into mine. Yeah, seems they had a whole different way of looking at things. I'd say I like this one better, but the truth is, neither one seems any closer to me. Ended. Yet here we are, all the same. These great people got a funny way of passing on. They disappear from the world, but leave their problems behind for the rest of us to deal with. He does. I guess he's got that over the rest of them. You know, I broke a wheel once too. First thing I thought of when we learned what Aethys was doing. My mom had this spinning wheel, and she loved it. Well, I was playing with it in the way a young child might when his parents are out, and that wheel came right off. It wouldn't go back into place, so I pushed it harder, and pretty soon I'd broken off a spoke. Broke off 3 more trying to fix that. Anyway, I got whipped pretty good for it. That wheel was never the same, even after my dad fixed it. I used to think of the gods as being like parents to all of us. Well, now I know better. They're children, playing while their folks are gone. And now here we are, with Aethys trying to undo the whole thing. God of redemption, trying to redeem the gods. What a mess. I guess maybe that's one good thing that's come out of this, at least for me. I got something to do with my life that doesn't involve hauling or shoveling. I even got a friend or two out of it. Even if it meant I had to do it with you. Whole world's about to face the biggest test it ever saw. What Aethys is doing, it's gonna change everything. We may not survive. Kith, I mean.
I look back, and I ain't but half sure how we got ourselves here, Cap. You two. Might be that explains my missing bottles. I've half a mind to be giving the damn things up. It'd be right good to have you on our side. Hope you know, we be full behind you. And not the normal piratical full behind you, where we sail away the moment your back be turned neither. I certainly ain't thrilled about shooting up the lads and lasses of the Principe. They ain't perfect by any swabby's sorry count. But they be family all the same. Not that I were aiming to sink all them Juana Thrice over and twice again. Fucking shame, that. Probably a lesson to be learned there. Couldn't say what, though. Can't say I didn't enjoy showing them company bastards the size of our cannonballs, though. Taught those shits from Rowatai a thing or two about sailing, though, aye, Captain? Working with a Juana. It ain't the course I'd have charted. But that don't mean your compass be broke neither. Coming out here lean and lonesome, sailing us through that mother of storms, landing us here, wherever here be. You've a second and a half on you, you do. No denying that. Only everything. Hope you know what you be doing. Wouldn't have hoisted the same colours myself, but you be well aware of that. Talked myself blue about it by now. Trying to seduce me, Cap. Somebody had to be keeping your spectre-speaking ass alive. Onwards then, Cap. To the bitter end and beyond. Ain't nobody ready for what be coming down this road, Captain. And don't mean it ain't coming. Let's get to doing whatever fool thing we came here to do. I know, Cap. Here's hoping it be enough. Aye, aye, Captain. Well, you've gone and marooned us all out here to die, Captain Watcher. Hope you be right happy about that. You've got my arms and my mind. Here's hoping that be more than enough. Might not be the best time for the swearing of oaths. You may needs be square with a god sooner than you'd like. Fair. There'll be blame enough to go thrice round and half again. Nay, no need for that. Sure we'll be getting there on our own time.
I am thinking that Aothus has come this far, and he will not wait on you before he finishes what he started. If he shatters what is sat in the heart of Ukaizo, this action will ripple beyond the Deadfire, beyond life as we know it. I will make sure that what we find here goes toward the Huana cause. The Crown's faith in Ngati's chosen will be justified. The Huana could use a change, an upset, something that gets them working together. History has shown that we thrive in adversity. The land of my mothers, as real as anything that rises up from the bed of the sea. Also, smaller than I expected. This should be as interesting as the last time I confronted a god-possessed Adra Colossus. Captain, I am my mother's son. I have seen things you would not believe. What say? Shall we find him, Captain? Come, Captain. We have not a moment to lose.
We gonna do this or what? If it's all the same to you, Watcher, I'd rather not miss the moment my God brings the darkness down upon us. I want to see Gon become the true deity of death. How could it not? Gon is the aspect of death and decay, the other side of Aothus who we know governs the process of rebirth. But Aothus died in the Saints' War, and now Gon is going to destroy reincarnation as we know it. We've made it this far, yet we're still alive. Might as well square off with my God before our luck runs dry. Reckon it was. Sure, I did some things I now regret. God knows I got plenty of blood on my hands. It was, and I'd do it again, only bloodier this time. Think of all the souls I could have gathered if I'd reaped them right from the living. Sure do. If Gon wants you dead, I figure he can do it himself. Sure, you can trust me at your back, even if you're going against my God. Tell me, Watcher, can there be a God of light and birth if souls themselves can no longer be reborn? I'll hold you to that. It didn't work so good at Mogren's teeth, no. But sure, we can try to sway my God's will again. Sway a God's will? You trying to make me laugh? Well, if anyone could do it, I reckon it'd be you. I thought it'd be different how it turned out, but I couldn't dream of any other way. Now then, shall we go face my God for one last time? Find out what it is we can or can't do in these end times. Neither did modesty, it seems. Shall we go find out whether we live or die? Whether we're meant to wither or thrive?
So, here we stand on Lost Ukaizo. Considering that all the powers of the Deadfire have scrambled to converge on this spot, you can forgive me for expecting more. My parents gave me an earful about the horizon-spanning beaches and towers reaching beyond the stars.
All I can see is good folk tussling over a wasteland.
Time to confront Aethys, hopefully for the last time. You know what you're doing? No time to waste then. I'm about as ready to confront a god as I'll ever be. We're doing good work here. Setting foot on Ukaizo is a statement that no one can ignore. You should be proud. Guess we should see what all the fuss is about. And if Ukaizo is worth the superstition. Captain, forget I said anything. You got us here in one piece. If there's a better compliment out there, I don't know what it is. I don't know what's gonna happen to us, but I want you to know that I'm not scared, and I'm glad you're here with me. Gods, I hope not. Go give the green boy a piece of your mind. I know we can, Captain. We're good like that. Of course, Captain.
Once again, it seems you have led me into a divine mess. At least this time we will see the gods get what they deserve. And thanks to you, the company will benefit in the end. I am honored to have served with you, Watcher. You are and will always be my camarata. Let us go. Aethys awaits us. Of course. You are an honorable compania, and I am proud to have served with you again. I would prefer that you had chosen to support the company, of course. But I suppose the Huana have a right to their own destiny as long as their republics do not suffer for it. I would prefer that you had chosen to support the company, of course. But as long as the republics do not suffer for this, the Principi can claim their spoils. It is true we did not see eye to eye all the time, but I am glad we have worked through it. Of course, lead the way.